Everybody, welcome. It is 6 o'clock. It's Friday night. It's time for Dragons and Stuff. which one or two people are very excited about. Thank you for joining us. I'm James Rodehaver. We are gathered here today to play Pathfinder for 4 hours. Adam found that one real funny.
I don't know why.
Thanks for joining us. If you're new here, every week I ask you to like, to follow this page, to share this episode, not just for our benefit, but for yours, because on this show we give away bundles of prizes, which are awesome and amazing. I'm going to tell you all about those in a minute, but in the meantime, just like and follow us, and we'll get to the sharing in just a moment. Because up first, I want to give a shout out to Paizo Publishing, who makes Pathfinder and supports us with all the cool stuff that we give away. Thank you, Paizo. You guys are awesome. If you guys appreciate Paizo for sponsoring this show, go to their page. Go on their Twitter at Paizo. Check them out. Let them know how much you love dragons and stuff. We also love Sirenscape around these parts because they love us. They provide all the awesome sounds, music, ambiance that you hear throughout the show that give life to our episode and to the game. If you like it, or death, life or death. If you like Sirenscape, again, yeah, go let them know how much you like dragons and stuff. Consider downloading their app, as you could greatly enhance your own game with all the cool sounds. We're just using their program because it's freaking awesome. So you are more than welcome to do that. Congratulations to those who have in the past won our amazing contest. I don't believe I keep asking every week for somebody to tell me what minis they got in the mini boxes, and nobody ever does.
Broccoli.
So let's get into the contest now, so that maybe this week's winner can tell us all about what they win. If you want to win.
I'm sorry, she just randomly yelled broccoli.
It's the
Broccoli.
People
Broccoli's
in the
a thing.
box. Broccoli people in the box. Don't you remember?
Broccoli people in the box. Yeah.
Sorry.
Whatever,
There's carrots
guys.
in the box. There's cauliflower in the
You
box.
should have watched last week's episode to know what I'm talking about. Okay?
Sometimes there's peas in the box too.
Inside joke.
Sorry,
Anyways.
JimJam.
I get back to it. I'll take over. Anyway, we give away prizes. We give away bundles of prizes, not just one prize. We give bundles of prizes. They're amazing. They're given to us by Paizo to give to you guys. If you want to win a bundle of prizes, all you have to do is share this episode publicly with the hashtag Dragons and Stuff. Hashtag Dragons and Stuff. Share this episode, and you're going to win a bundle of prizes. What prizes are they? Good question.
What are they, Jim?
It was a great question I asked.
JimJam.
As usual, we have Pathfinder Battles minis, 2 boxes of Pathfinder Battles minis.
You know what, Jim? We're not going to give those away anymore unless people tell us what they get in the
Yeah,
boxes.
you've got to share with us what you get, because we don't know
Take a
what's in these
picture.
boxes. Tell us what's in your box when you get it. But anyway, you're getting 2 of these, all right?
That's what she said.
And we're also giving away, on the first half, the Villain Codex. This has a plethora of awesome villain archetypes, specific class rules that you as the GM can put into your game to harass your players with. It has stats for major bad guys of all levels, all
So
different
Jonathan is in
backgrounds.
there.
Jonathan may or may not be in here. I
in
can't
that.
confirm or deny whether Jonathan is one of the villains in the Villain Codex.
To be fair, every person in this world is in that villain codex for Sir Crag.
Including Crag. I think Crag's
And-
in there too.
Of course, we're giving away the Pathfinder bottle opener keychain. That's our bad guys bundle for the first half. If you like that, just share this episode with the hashtag Dragons and Stuff. We, at the end of it, our social media demon, Social, will initiate a contest in which we count down the number of people who have shared this episode. We randomly select one of you and then send you that beautiful bundle of awesome stuff. So please, share it. Just do it. Right now, even.
The cool kids are doing it.
Cool kids are doing it. All the coolest kids have already shared.
Sure, everybody.
So don't get left out. Don't get left behind.
The uncool kids are doing it too.
I did mention, of course, that we're here not just to give away prizes, but to play Pathfinder. And to get started with that, I'm going to recap a little bit from last week's episode.
First of all, Gregory Winters says, "Death to Jonathan and all his spawn." Yes! Agreed.
Jonathan just tries to help. Jonathan is just there to
He's a
protect the
do-gooder
town
in the town.
and to be safe, to safety.
All of them talk
like
slow. It's slow. Like you just wait. They just talk really slow.
regardless of how terrible or good Jonathan may be, I'm going to recap a little bit what happened last episode, and then we're going to jump into the adventure for tonight. Let's get to it. When last we met, the party was dealing with the aftermath of the attack on the Mouse and Moth. Marcus followed up with Mortifor and Penny to get more information on the prophecy of woe, and the others went shopping to resupply and prepare for your next adventure. Penny and Mortifor managed to discover the approximate location of the burial place of the 5th High Priest of Woe, a place seen in Leera's vision from a few nights past. What was more is that Maisie gave you a strange metal box she found in her home after being held hostage by the warriors of Lanai who had attacked you at the Mouse and Moth.
That was really nice of her, by the way.
That was very nice of her. You soon figured out that it was a puzzle, and after much fiddling, you managed to separate the strange star-shaped emblem from the metal box, though its purpose remains yet unknown. Armed with a destination thanks to Marcus's questioning of Mortifor and Penny at the archives.
It would be Marcus's work that led us
You all set out to the area that Penny indicated would have the tomb. Before leaving town, however, there was the matter of party leadership to discuss. Marcus argued that Crag's leadership was no longer adequate, and that in the ensuing deliberations, it was determined that Marcus would take over. Marcus's first order of business was to take up residence in Simon's home. It was lucky that you did, because Crag's first order of business was to take a crag crap in Quigley's room at the inn and protest for being deposed. This would soon result in the party being kicked out of the Mouse and Moth permanently. Once you were all finally on your way, you searched for the forest for signs of the 5th priest's tomb. You battled a soul-draining shadow in an abandoned treehouse, and a small tribe of men made of plants. Those would be the broccoli people that Alex is very concerned about.
Little broccoli. They were.
But in the end, you found your goal and came to the place from Leera's vision. Now you stand around an ancient false sarcophagus, staring down into the depths of some unknown place, with no idea what to expect should you descend. What do you do?
Well, as is standard, we read a few comments first before Leera tells us what she's going to do.
Oh, yes.
I believe Brendan Thallen has said, whoop whoop, watching with no sound. That's actually probably the ideal way to watch when either myself or Quigley are speaking. And thank you for watching, Brandon.
Yeah,
He doesn't even know you said anything.
I did this. It means thank you.
Oh, you're doing sign language for our viewers?
That's true.
Yes, Leera knows sign language,
He
guys.
doesn't even know that you brought him up.
Maybe he reads lips.
Brendan,
Well, you know
he
what,
spelled
Quigley?
out.
I'm just giving advice to
All
other
right,
people.
All right.
I just spelled out Brandon.
Seth Tunes, who won last week, and I believe we're signing some prizes for him,
yeah.
has
Cool.
mentioned I can be a cool kid somewhere, because I mentioned the cool and uncool kids are sharing the episode and potentially winning prizes. He is, of course, a cool kid because he won some prizes.
I think
And
there are a lot of cool kids.
Matthew has mentioned a question here. Is there more syrup this week?
The syrup is all gone.
Already?
Yes, we
You
had.
used the rest of it?
Yes, I did.
What?
I like syrup. So first of all, it was not just myself having this syrup, all right? The gentlemen in the room had a Dragons and Brunch on Sunday.
Oh.
The ladies were invited, but
Sorry.
It
could
was
not
my
come.
idea and I couldn't make
I'm
it.
very
I'm so
sorry that
sorry.
you did not make
Quigley
the
doesn't look sorry.
But we did have pancakes with syrup, and then
Next time,
the past few days, have had pancakes with syrup, and now the syrup is gone.
I like Cody's comment. I'm sorry, quickly. Cody Nichting says, all caught up, ready for this cluster. so per Dave Dillard's suggestion, let's stride boldly forth.
Let's do it.
Leera, what
All
will you
right.
do?
I need to sleep.
Oh yes, we're going to stride boldly forth into our beds.
I
Okay,
need my sleep.
Hold on. Wait, we need to talk of watch orders.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan.
That's a great idea that I'm happy to have you oversee, Alex.
I will take first watch with someone.
Me.
A team.
Hey, team.
Wait.
Should we take lunch together?
Okay,
We'll be
girls' night.
nice.
Girls' night.
Oh no, you have
Dragon
to sleep continually.
Second
So
watch.
she-
Oh no, yeah, you
take
have to.
first
Oh no,
watch.
I can't have second watch.
So Greg, you and I, second watch.
Wait, what about me? I can
You're
watch
taking
with you.
first and second?
no.
No, it won't
No,
work.
let me do it. Let me.
No. Yes.
Man. Okay.
I will
No,
take.
A-team,
I need it.
A-team, and the real A-team.
Ah.
What? Where do I?
Oh, the
Where do I
A-hole
come in?
team. Gotcha.
So it's going to go me and Lord Marcus, and then Sir Crag and Alex,
The
and
A-hole
then
team.
Alex and Lady Leera.
Can I do that and get fully
She needs a
rested?
full sleep. JimJam, God,
That's a full sleep.
Okay.
No,
Oh, do I need a full sleep?
You too.
You need 8 hours of rest.
I need
That
8
is
hours.
uninterrupted.
Don't wake up.
No, it needs to be
I'm gonna
me
sleep
on
for 8
the.
hours.
She's
That sounds
last.
good.
She's
It
last
needs
watch.
to be me on the last watch.
Yeah.
So
Just you?
no,
and
the
Leera.
two of us.
Okay.
As long as I have 8 hours.
All
Okay,
right.
we're
Okay.
good.
Well, remember,
All right.
Quigley, you actually need 8 hours too because your strength is down. Now you don't have to sleep for 8. Like you
I
can
need
interrupt
it.
your own rest. That's fine, but you won't regain that point of
I
strength.
was
back.
hoping that you had forgotten.
Oh, I never forget, Quigley. I never forget.
So evil, and I know it.
All right.
All right. So yes, do you mind taking the
yes,
third
of
watch?
course.
All right.
Of course. I should be okay, yeah?
Are you gonna be okay?
I'm sure you'll be fine.
I guess we'll
So
find out.
the question is, are we just setting out our pup tents right here
I think
and
this looks lovely.
and leaving
Well,
this
why don't we go-
sarcophagus open,
no,
or should we
no.
close the sarcophagus
we're
Should we
gonna
get in the
go-
box?
Guys, or
and
we
get
could
in the box?
Or
We should go in the
I'm
box.
not getting in the box.
You're not allowed in the box. Sir Craig.
Absolutely get in the box.
I don't know. God forbid we are fighting something and we can't run over and bang on the box and tell you guys to help us fight if
true.
something happens. That's the problem.
Alex, that's a very intelligent, well thought out idea.
But we should put all of our valuables into the box.
That's fine, but
right.
I don't think we should sleep in the box though.
You
All I
can
know
put-
is that I'm getting tired by the minute.
Anyone can put any valuables besides Craig that they want in the box. I would suggest we close the
It'll be all right.
sarcophagus. Good idea, Quigley.
Take a huge crap in the box
We have a
No,
watch
because
order.
all our stuff is going in there.
on top of Marcus's stuff. Sorry, go on, Marcus. We're listening.
No,
Real
I was
team
just saying.
right
I was just
there.
saying. Everything you guys have come up with has been an adequate,
Team
if
Craig
not
Crack.
good, plan.
So, first
So-
of all, we
Okay, sorry.
all together close the sarcophagus, yes?
Yes.
I don't participate.
I was gonna say I don't think all together is quite accurate, but maybe
As
some
a
of you
team,
together.
I oversee it.
Well,
so,
yeah, he's there
I-
to direct the effort. I'm
as team
sure. yeah.
leader.
So, all valuables are going into the box, except for, of course,
Okay.
Craig's valuables.
All right.
Can
So
be
you
trusted
slide the
with his
stone lid
craft.
over the sarcophagus, closing off the passage. Then you throw your valuables into the box.
Well, if they throw them, that'd be brilliant. But I think they should probably
Well,
go down
they
there.
place their valuables
Kyle
in the box.
Bickerton says, not the box!
Might I also make a suggestion that perhaps Crag could be useful and maybe scout the area outside of this cave to make sure that none of those things have been following us, or nothing else is in this cave. Maybe he could look around with his barbarian. I think he smells things. I'm not sure how that really works. If it's an osmosis thing where he just feels anger of other creatures. I don't know.
We need to work as a team.
Wait, can you just read that, Craig? 'Cause I love this.
Brian Summer.
Yeah.
It appears Crag is drinking a shrub soda made from the pathetic entrails of the fighting broccoli last week. It could
That's
be.
actually a good.
It tastes like
yeah.
it, yeah. Not as sweet.
So, Crag, do you want to help the team and do that?
Yes, please.
No.
No, Craig. Why? Why?
No. Because I'm not good at anything.
That isn't true, and no one has said that. You have said that, so you need to
You guys
fix
voted.
the
You
lies
guys
in
voted.
your head.
You guys voted me out.
No one voted you out.
You guys voted me out.
Did you not listen to a word I
What
said?
time
I'm
is it?
starting to think that
Squire
you
Quigley
kind
is
of
going to
completely forgotten
search
everything.
the area
Okay.
for
Oh yeah, I should trap find too.
I'm
do
gonna
that.
need you to
anything
turn your
bad,
listening
you
ears
know,
up.
and if we're in
Sure.
a good position.
Well, you gave the little cave area that you're in a very
Oh, that's
thorough
right.
going over
We
last
did
week.
go
You're
over
fairly
that.
certain that the
That's
only
right
thing
next
in
to
this room was a
Please
sarcophagus.
remember our conversation we had when he was.
It's wet in here, though, is the issue. You don't really have a lot of camp area inside,
Yeah, let's not.
but right outside, there's a lot of rocks.
sounds
And
comfy.
relatively, there's some large flat rocks that you could lay out on and make camp.
I search for the
When I lay on.
best area to set up camp.
Okay, yeah. I mean, there's a space right outside, like right outside this little cave. You could easily, yeah.
Can we just all
We're
take?
going there.
Can we just all take 20 and everyone look around? And
That's
settle
what I'm
in?
saying is that had already been done.
Okay.
we did
You
it
guys have
last-
already gone over this
So,
place pretty
I
thoroughly.
I forgot, but we did.
Then we're
To
good.
bed, everyone! To bed!
Alex, before bed, might I suggest that you take your caltrips that you bought last episode and place them around the camp in areas so that if anyone were to step on them, we'd
Like
know about
sprinkle them like a witchcraft thing, like a
it.
circle.
Definitely like witchcraft.
Okay.
That's it. Like witchcraft.
Are you gonna help me pick them up in the morning?
I You know what? You do what you want to do with them in the morning, but I assumed you'd want them back.
Well, I would like you to help me get them back. Pick them up.
Well, the thing is, there's a ton of little pieces, and while what Marcus is suggesting isn't a terrible idea, I mean, there are a lot of them. It's like if you had a bag of Legos and you just started to spray them out over the ground. Like, you'd have to pick up each and every one and put them back in. Like, it is
Some
an
way
effort.
to use the power of the universe to
You could use
just
water.
get them back into.
Well, I mean, I don't
Bear
know
trap.
that he
Can't
could.
you press the
Bear
dodge
trap.
like that?
There's a bear trap.
Bear trap!
trap.
Oh, I set up a bear trap!
You have slings.
Okay.
Wait, do we have more than one though? Because
Yes,
if they go
yes,
around,
You bought two.
He has
You bought
two.
another one, I think.
you realize they can go around the bear trap.
No, I believe I only...
I thought
You've
you
got
had
one
one.
bear trap.
Am I right?
Did you not go?
They
or
can
you
just
didn't?
go
I
around
didn't
the
get
bear
another
trap?
one.
But you
Yeah,
have.
you've got
see
one
it
bear
on the
trap.
ground?
I have 3 snares, but I'm saving those in case we need food
I'd walk
ever.
around it.
We're just
Yeah.
going to sleep.
So
Because-
bear trap is set up, of course.
Okay, you set up the bear trap in an area that you feel is the most accessible to the camp. You guys, where you're sleeping, you're relatively exposed and that people would be able to see you, but you're relatively high up on a rock, so you also have a good lay of the land. So you're fairly certain
advantage.
that this is the best tactical position for you to be in. Since you can't really hide, it's just better to have a good view of the land. You figure nothing is at least going to sneak up on the camp. You're confident in that. And you begin setting up.
And sleeping?
You go to sleep.
I go to
My
sleep.
pillow.
All right.
First watch,
Oh, wait.
18.
That's right. We're going to bed.
Team.
Good night. Good night, guys. I love you.
Love you.
Love you, Crag.
You're the best.
Love you, Quigley.
You're the best.
Love you, Marcus.
You're
Good night, everyone.
Okay, good night.
Is there anything that anybody intends to specifically do
No.
during their watch?
Sleep.
I would talk to Quigley.
Okay. Well, you guys are first up, so that's
You know, Quigley.
Oh, yes,
I have been thinking quite a bit about this leadership idea.
All right.
And I feel that I may have approached things a little too harshly, a little too rapidly.
All
and what
right.
I wanted to tell you was that while you were the A-team leader, I was inspired by you.
Oh.
And I felt motivated by you, and I think that it's important to note what our roles are now in the new party structure.
All right.
And I think it's important that I tell you what you represent to this team. Do you know what you represent to this team, Quigley?
I have no idea.
You, Quigley, are the heart of this team. And do you know what that makes me?
It's my
Well,
potion bottle.
I'm the
does it make
brains
you?
of the team.
Great.
Now, Crag is a very brave, strong warrior. He would, of course, represent the muscles of the group.
Oh.
And Alex would probably be some type of wild card, if you will. And Leera, of course, would be the face of the group because, you know, she's very diplomatic. You know, so we all have our roles.
Oh, I understand
We all have
now.
our roles to play in the group that make us an effective team.
So, my question is, if you're so smart and you're the brains of the outfit, why haven't you apologized to Sir Crag yet?
Well, now, that's a great question, Quigley. What would I apologize to him for?
I don't know, just generally, being a braggadocious person about all sorts of things so you, really stick it to Sir Crag. You know, you very much, if your words were arrows, he would be struck with at least 100 arrows right now.
But Quigley, in certain situations, don't some of us have to be brought down by arrows so that we don't get too
Lord
high
Marcus?
on our mountains?
Lord Marcus, you have just described to me a perfect person, and that person cannot exist without the muscles. Therefore, I feel we need to be vigilant and bring Sir Crag back into the fold. And that starts with a good old apology from you, sir. This is your heart speaking to the brain.
Now, Quigley, I don't disagree with you, but a reasoned, logical approach that the brain might present to the heart is one that I would encourage you to think about. And that is that I'm perfectly okay apologizing to Crag. But I think what is important is an apology can only be made to Crag if he is, one, willing to accept it, and two, maybe more importantly, willing to change, Quigley, because we can't have him crapping on floors.
Well, I certainly agree with that.
And
But I
making-
believe you
making-
just described forgiveness, not apologizing. Only you can control your apology. You cannot control his forgiveness.
Yeah. I'm gonna sleep.
We all hear this. We're pretending we're sleeping
snap,
and we're
snap.
listening.
So Quigley,
Yes.
do you agree that Crag needs to change?
I agree that we all must change in certain ways.
Well, and your change for me would to be apologize, right?
Oh, yes.
Well, Quigley, I'm all for compromises.
And for
because I
Sir
think
Crag,
that's
it would-
strong leadership. So if Crag is willing to admit that he is willing to change, then I will apologize. And I think that we will have symbiosis.
Sense motive.
Feel free. I don't know that he's lying to you.
9.
I'm not rolling only because I would apologize. I'm telling you the truth. I would apologize to him if he does that.
Damon wants to know what's Quigley's wisdom score.
Not very much.
Nat 20.
Right now it's going up, I believe. But, Lord Marcus, I cannot convince Sir Crag to do something yet. You need
Well-
to make the first move. Someone has to make the first move, and the leader of the A-team would do such a thing.
What, Quigley, do you suppose the hero of the A-team would do? And I change his chest to say, a hero.
It's just Squire Quigley's mind is blown right now. It's just words fail him. He's just looking down at his chest, going,
And I think, Quigley, that's the answer. The heart, it's up to you to make this right. If you can make this right, all of us together can be the best form of a team we can be. It's up to you, Quigley. I believe in you. You are a hero. You are the A-team hero.
I understand now.
And we continue our watch, and I would
Okay.
take my
Oh,
sleep.
nice. So ending the scene.
I know it's waiting.
Yeah, I was waiting for.
Oh, I mean, I would say, well, I'm glad
I
you do.
think that
We've had a good
Daniel
talk.
Connor is correct in saying that Quigley just became the moral compass of the party.
Quigley's always been the moral compass.
There's a lot of striding back
mean-
and forth as well.
I don't know about the burning hatred for law-abiding.
Well, you know, Jonathan is a different story.
Well,
You know that, JimJam.
anyway, if nobody else has any other specific actions they would like to take, you guys had cleared the danger from the area. You wake up in the morning. You are ready to begin the day. Leera, you can meditate and regain your spells. Marcus, you can memorize your spells. Everybody regains their hit points and a point of strength. Quigley,
Breakfast?
Yes.
Breakfast?
Yes.
you can eat breakfast. You
Before
can
we-
break camp. Yeah, nothing disturbs you as you guys had eliminated the major threat in the area, which was
Broccoli.
the broccoli people.
Was that the major threat, Jim?
What I
What
don't
was the threat that was threatening to tear us apart from the inside?
Well,
Have
of
we
course.
resolved that one?
What I don't understand is why couldn't we just throw
You're
them against
level
a
plus
tree?
one, so it'd be three. It'd
They were
be
small.
three
That's, I mean,
plus
level-
three plus your Constitution modifier, which is one maybe.
Or you're fixed. Yeah.
Okay, now I gotta figure out these things again.
Tech gurus, are we good? Thank you. Great. Sorry, I had to fix that camera, everyone.
Jim, remind me, if we eat breakfast, is that one rations or is it one ration
One
per
part
day?
of your
Every
full
time,
day.
because you buy them in days. You buy them in days worth.
So it's just part
So
of the
yeah,
day.
you just by the end of today, you'll be through another day's worth of
Got it.
rations.
Okay.
Guys,
Just
I
making
feel
sure.
so peaceful. We are in the right place.
So,
Yes, Larry, you still feel confident that you're feeling very eager to get
I feel
going
great.
this morning. Yes.
Is it time to go?
stride
in?
boldly forth.
Yes,
We have
please.
everyone?
Yes.
I'm not done.
Oh, you're not done?
And I'm done.
Oh.
All right. So we open up the sarcophagus again.
Okay. You go back in. You slide the stone aside.
With us.
You reveal.
I say.
Wait, take your bear traps and stuff. Hold on.
Yes.
Everyone
yes.
gather your stuff
I gather
up.
my bear trap.
I'm gathering
Okay, you
my
gather up your
my
stuff.
bear
Throw
trap.
anything, because you know he's just
yes,
waiting.
He's waiting for
Well,
us.
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah,
forget
yeah,
You
something.
forgot your sword and shield up at the.
I have my sword and my shield on. I carry the box.
Do you see
in
how
the
they think
rope
I am
neck
the
sack
enemy?
on
I
my
am at
back.
fault for these things.
I say, Sir Crag, do you mind pulling out the torches so that we can use them?
Sure.
Okay.
And I
Who
say,
wants- who
Lord
wants a
Marcus, do you mind lighting my shield with your mystical, magical ways, the powers of the universe?
I'm like walking around in darkness right now. Marcus!
Okay, your shield glows with mystical energy.
So, I'll give Leera and Alex a torch.
Okay.
We'll light them.
Striding boldly forth, everybody.
Okay.
The order of it should be.
Oh, yeah, who's walking
I
down?
believe I'm first.
Yes.
Okay, so let me get this down. We've got Quigley in the lead, of course. Then,
Oh, that means something's gonna happen.
Oh, of course something's going to happen. We're going down into a sarcophagus.
I'll go after Quigley.
you're after Quigley?
No,
Yes.
Leera, you should be last. You're the healer.
All right.
Okay, so Leera is in last, vulnerable
wait.
to all
Shouldn't
attacks from
Alex be
behind.
first?
Wait.
Oh no, I'm last.
Marcus is behind
yes, I should.
Leera.
I'll go right behind Quigley in case. Yeah.
We can always just send her forth.
Thing is,
That
if
would
I'm
make
behind
it
him,
Quigley,
he gets
Alex,
what I
Crag,
can
Leera, Marcus. Are we good with
And-
that order?
What is it?
Mike Harris does bring up a good point. He says,
Alex,
yes,
Crag,
but what
Leera,
about second breakfast?
Oh.
And we might want that as well.
Well,
Well, I
we kinda eat on
imagine
the
you'll
go.
want second
Yeah,
breakfast,
yeah.
but
There's a-
not yet. You
on
just
the
ate
go
first
eating.
breakfast. And you need 11Zs, and then
Right, of course, of course.
and then lunch, and then supper, and then dinner, and then your
Well,
before bed
I
snack.
snack the whole
Midnight
time.
snack
Yeah.
as well.
Charles Pryor wants to know, was
Cheese
the
plate.
crypt consecrated by the cleric? Is what Charles asked.
No consecration ritual has been
No.
put forth,
Oh, jeez.
but that's okay.
Nope.
Nothing
All
bad will
right.
happen, I'm sure.
So we are very
perfectly safe.
steadily, but
Definitely did too.
slowly
Okay.
striding boldly forward.
So
And I would like to use
Could one
my
even say
knowledge
cautiously?
dungeoneering to know whenever
Oh, I
I
have
can
that
use
too.
okay. Why don't you make a knowledge dungeoneering check?
Can I do a trap finding? As
Well,
we're
you're
walking down?
you can
12.
do that, but you're behind Quigley at this point.
Dang
So
it. Yeah.
12
That's right,
plus
right.
6
Okay.
18.
So the stone is obviously cut. It's well done. You wouldn't guess this is. You're not as familiar with stuff like dwarven stonecraft, but you would guess this isn't it because you know that there's a certain level of perfection that they achieve that this doesn't seem to have. But it's well done. This was clearly this looks like a place of significance to you. That's the idea you're getting, is that this was built built for a purpose, for somebody significant. There's not much else you would gain yet from what you've seen so far.
Right.
So I'm sorry, just clarifying. We went down a ladder or stairs?
I was just
Stairs,
I can
Oh,
I
we're
can
not
get
even
I can
down
rid of
yet.
yeah. You guys are just
We're
you're doing your
merely
thing yeah.
about to
So
approach.
so I can
I look at the group prior to descending and I say, it's fine if this is the order you guys want, but there was another temple like this that Alex would have gone first and detected a trap, but Quigley went first, and then Alex and I almost died.
To be fair, that trap was detected. You found it. You discovered it.
That's true. Yeah, that's a good. Thank you, Jim, who's not there.
Yes, but we weren't in a group in that scenario.
No, we were in a group.
So-
No, it was 3 of us ahead and 2 of us were pulling chains. So
Oh
if
my
that
gosh.
gets into another
Whatever
scenario
you
like
guys
that.
would like to do, I'm gonna go last.
Okay.
I'm going in the back.
All right.
So you
should
had-
I detect
Well, I
traps?
agree with Jacinta Reed, who says nothing bad will happen.
Certainly, yeah. Obviously.
Right. Should I check for traps before?
Do you want to go in front and
think
check for
maybe.
traps?
Yes. Let us
Into
let's
the
be
unknown
smart,
depths.
guys.
All
We
right.
need to at least
So,
start smart.
Lady Alex
We
is
need to
going to
start
go
smart.
first
Okay.
and check for traps.
All right. I have to roll. Yes.
Yes, you do have to roll for that.
So disable traps. Here we go. Get
Perception for finding traps.
Send monsters
Perception.
from
it.
behind.
Perception. Well, I don't know if that happened.
She rolled a 2.
No.
You are certain that
part
this
of
is
the
a
team.
safe staircase and that there is nothing out of the ordinary.
Oh, I don't believe you for one moment, JimJam.
You are smiling.
So, guys, stride boldly forth.
Would
Go
you like
ahead.
me to go first?
No,
Check
you
again.
go.
go
Did you find
first.
anything?
Am I allowed to check again?
No,
Huh?
to you,
Like your
didn't see
assumption
anything.
is that you
So
found
you were
nothing
like,
out of the
yeah, it's
ordinary.
Right. So Yeah, let's go.
So do you want to go? Yes, so
Oh,
she's going
no.
first.
I think I got rested.
Okay, here we go. I'm going first.
Okay. Are you all
Here's
just
my
following
torch.
behind her?
Yes, we
Yeah,
are.
torch.
Okay.
Slowly,
Cautiously.
cautiously.
Behind.
Well, yeah, I understand. As far behind as reasonably.
always
Paint the
No.
pictures as
Yeah.
well as I can.
Torches, let's go.
Descending
Thank you.
the stone staircase, you can feel the air grow chill, and even your breath seems to echo in the sepulchral silence of this ancient tomb. When you reach the bottom of the stairs, your light spills into a square stone chamber with a single closed door ahead of you. On either side of this door are stone basins, one of which is green, one of which is purple. Immediately to your right and to your left are shallow pools. In one is a translucent blue liquid, and in the other is a translucent yellow liquid.
Which one is which?
To your left, there's blue, and to your right, there's yellow.
But you just said green and purple.
The
they're
basins,
containers.
there's because across the room there's a door, and on either side of that door are basins.
Right.
One of them is purple, one of them is green.
So the
Green.
two-
And
so
then
the-
which one has what? Water. Or whatever it is.
Wait, what were the two colors of the liquid?
The liquid is blue and yellow.
Blue and yellow makes green. Okay.
Yes.
And then there's green and purple are the choices.
The basins are green
So
and,
we take
and
so we
purple,
would take
respectively.
the liquid and I don't do anything. I
Go ahead
We should
and
go
I
back.
take some of the liquid from.
Whoa, hey, what are you doing?
Well, obviously there's a green basin, blue and yellow make
Can
green.
I go
Yeah.
I'm okay
check
with
the
that,
door?
I agree.
You
for
can.
trap.
Go forth.
All right.
Alex moves ahead of the group and begins scanning the door studiously.
Yeah.
As she does that, I approach the blue water.
Disable device,
You have a
yes.
cup?
This is perception to check
Sorry.
the traps.
Sorry. Yes, you're right.
But there's a second number on that because remember you get a +2 bonus when you're checking for traps. So there's a perception, and then there should be right under that it'll say perception trap finding.
Yes. Yes,
So
you're
that's
right.
that's the number you want to add for trap finding.
Okay, let me do it again. It has to be in the box. 11 plus my 7.
You're fairly certain there's nothing out of the ordinary about this door. The only thing that's weird is that there's no opening mechanism.
Right. So we have to. Okay.
So I dip my shield into the water and I just sort of carry it.
You have which one?
the blue.
Okay, so you have some blue water in the
I'm sort of
tip of your
shifting
shield.
it back and forth
Okay.
like this, and then I pour it into the
Okay, you
water.
pour it into
Into
what?
the green basin.
Into the green basin.
And then I, if there's any left over, I shake it
Yeah,
out.
yeah. It's
Then
it's
I-
very watery and it comes off.
Oh,
Yeah, it comes off the metal.
So I go over to the yellow water and I take approximately the same amount.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
jostle over there and
Okay.
I pour it also in the green basin.
Okay.
And then I shake off my
The
shield and I instantly
sure
put it
enough,
back on.
as any kindergartner would know, the colors mix to form green, and there is now a green watery liquid in this green basin.
We did it!
What happens?
That's it, guys. You
What
won.
happens now?
Game over.
Wait, did
So
anyone
now
try
green
the door?
and blue make no.
No.
Red and blue make purple, right?
Yeah, but did anyone try the door? Could we just go through?
Yeah, I believe Alex tried the door.
I thought you detected if there were any traps.
There's no way to open the door, so we have to use the
Beppo
basins in the water.
Antonio Vera says, ew, yellow pool must be the bathroom.
Damon Geisler has mentioned that he loves watching Jim's face because you represent the avatar spot in old FPS games. It's a good indicator
I'm the doom face.
yeah, of the upcoming danger.
So,
Well,
do we have any potions of certain colors? Does anybody
You
have
do.
Alpha-Star.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
what
have
is it?
some.
Is it a
Whatever potions
specific?
you have.
Does
We're
anyone
short,
have a
guys.
red
We can't
potion?
keep mixing the colors. Once we have.
we just
Can't
have two.
make green red.
Let me see
We
your
just have
shield.
two.
I take out my dagger and I cut my hand.
Okay.
And I put some blood in his shield.
Okay.
Sir Crag, you are so brave and noble, sir. I take the shield.
Okay, you've got Crag's blood in your shield,
Couldn't you have just...
and you
pour
scamper
it in
over.
there.
Okay.
I shake it out,
There it
Okay.
goes.
and then I
Crag,
go and I
take 1 point of damage.
I'll take it.
scoop up the blue liquid.
Okay.
I pour it in there, shake it off, and instantly put the shield.
Okay. The blood and the blue watery liquid mix to form a purple substance. Now that both basins are filled with the appropriate colored liquids, the door slides aside, allowing you entry deeper into the tomb.
Okay, well, let's stride boldly for it.
Yes.
Shield.
Same order as
Not
before.
shield.
Yes.
What am I holding?
Okay.
Yes.
Torch.
Let me do perception.
Alex is going first to perceive. Ooh.
All right, here we go. 12 plus my 7.
19.
Why are you adding 7? Is that the number? I'm sorry. I might be mistaken, but I want to make sure. Okay.
Perception. Yeah.
Perception trap finding.
Yes.
Okay. I was probably mistaken there. Okay, that's fine. That's good. Okay. You find nothing. There's a short hallway. You can see that ahead of you, it's going to open up into a wider chamber. You don't have that. You still have the group in sight, so you don't want to head that far down. But you're fairly certain that this area is safe to travel.
All right, guys, let's continue.
James Watlington said,
we switch
when
spots?
will Leera kill someone? Do it!
Or I mean, it doesn't matter.
Really,
I don't
really
care.
want
I thought you were gonna say that.
No, you don't.
So,
I mean, I don't want to. Leera doesn't.
You know in those old cartoons
I'm gonna
where they
shimmy
would run
flat.
up to each other and then kind of run into each other and then accordion out? That's sort of what Squire Quigley does, you know. Yes.
Okay. So Squire
you keep
Quigley.
interrupting Alex as she's looking for traps.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So you
But she
are
said
just
it
about
was
to turn
okay, so
around
I
to
just
tell the
ran
group
up.
that you're fairly certain it's safe, and
Do I
then
fall down the
you
stairs?
turn around and Quigley's like right there, and you're like, oh, hi.
Go.
Oh, all right.
Okay. You head further down. Beyond the door,
Torches.
there is a short, narrow hallway that ends in another wider stone chamber. In this chamber, you see a fountain statue of a nude woman pouring clear, fresh water into a stone pool.
Yes.
At the lip of the pool is a silver drinking vessel shaped like a ram. There is a single visible exit from this room and an open doorway on the right-hand wall. So you're in a room, there's a fountain with water, there's a silver drinking vessel, there's the opening on the right-hand wall.
And the exit of which we
And
just
of course,
came
yeah,
into.
well, yes, obviously.
But
the way
we
you
just
came in.
came through that exit.
Yeah, you
yes?
come through, yes. So yeah, technically there's 2 exits to the room,
And
but
that
there's one
room's
additional.
already open.
Yeah, it's just a hallway you could go down.
So we stride boldly forth and go
Should
down the
we
hallway.
examine the statue or anything?
We should probably. There has to be a reason for it to be there, right?
Yeah.
JimJam heard what I said.
I mean, Quigley is looking around like nothing here that I care about and is
on,
immediately
Quigley.
making his way, so you guys stop him if you want.
Stopping you.
You can just say that. You have to
With
stop
a
me.
torch.
I'm
Put it
already.
in front of you.
I do.
No,
I'm
you're
already way over
He's
there.
already over there. You have to yell for him.
You have to talk to me.
Quigley, stop your body.
What?
Okay, just stay right there.
Listen to Sia and move your body.
Move.
Okay. Hold on. We're gonna look at something before we head forward. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go look at this thing. Can anyone detect anything?
I have knowledge engineering, which is 5, unless someone has it bigger than me. Do you have?
Detect magic.
Okay. You
I'm gonna-
detect a faint aura of magic coming from the fountain and pool.
I didn't tell you that.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do knowledge engineering. I'm gonna
Okay.
roll for knowledge engineering.
Knowledge what?
Dungeoneering. Rolled a 16 plus my 5. 21.
It seems odd to you that the fountain is here because this looks like a fountain that you would see in like a town square or something. This is an outdoorsy type of thing. Like, it's weird to you that it's here. It seems out of place. But you can tell that the water is likely safe to drink because it flows. There's drainage, so it's not stagnant. It's very clear and looks clean. You touch it, it's crisp. It's very cool. It strikes you as out of place, but there's nothing about it that you think would be dangerous. It's just odd, but this whole place is odd, so.
You mentioned that I detected magic from the fountain, so I would approach the fountain and determine whether the fountain itself, the cup, or the water is magical.
There is an aura of magic around the entire thing.
So if you said she touched the water and didn't die, right?
No, yeah. She
Okay.
just like
So
wet her
I
finger.
I
yeah.
dip my finger
Hold
in
on.
the water.
Okay.
And I walk a few feet away, and then I see if it's still magic.
Yeah, there's a faint magic from the water.
I go up and I drink the water.
Okay.
Oh,
Quigley.
It just happened.
Okay.
I didn't really think
Quigley.
that was a good plan.
You drink the water, and when you do, you feel amazing.
Oh.
All of your any remaining wounds that you have, any damage that you have taken, is erased. You are at full health. Your attributes are at full strength.
Yes.
You feel as if you have just woken up from the greatest sleep of your life. You feel energized, and amazing.
I need this water in real life.
something.
What happened?
Oh,
Why
the
did you drink
water
that?
is so good! Everybody drink it! Everybody
sounds
drink
good.
it! Oh, it's good for your health. I feel like they spiked this water with something delicious. delicious.
No, Quigley. No,
I
don't
feel
drink
more
any.
powerful.
No, don't.
I do.
I
do.
Do not drink any more of that water, Quigley.
Oh, well, I feel very good right now, so I don't think that I need to drink any more water. But I think everybody should drink this water.
Did he drink it out of the ram cup, or did he
Oh,
drink
no,
it?
I just drank
Oh no, he just just tuck his face in the water and guzzled some. Yeah.
Does a ram cup have a handle?
No, it's just a cup. It's just the bottom. It's almost like a drinking horn, but the bottom it's made out of metal, and the bottom is like shaped into like a ram's face.
Is it detachable? Does
Oh
it
yeah,
look
you
like
could.
a bait?
It's just sitting there.
Should we just
I
take
was gonna-
some on the way? Or you want to drink too?
I'm not gonna drink. We need a cup.
Greg just wants a cup. He just wants a cup, man.
Guys, I have my pimp cup.
Oh, well, you
have
should
a
dip
big
it in
cup?
there and drink some water out of
Remember I
it.
stole it from that Nick Liddell?
Oh, you sure did.
There's
Nobody
rocks.
knows that you did that, Alex. So nobody
no one-
remembers that.
No one knows it.
But now they know.
Now
We know.
Well, guys, I have a pimp cup.
All right.
There
I don't know,
are
what do you
rocks on
wanna
the
do?
ground, stones, pebbles.
I'm gonna-
No, there's
Oh,
actually
I'll show you.
surprisingly smooth. There's a little bit of dust, but you don't find any
No,
loose stone.
It was on the outside of the house. I thought it was lonely.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Well, I
Are
think
you
I'm
gonna
gonna
drink
take. I'm gonna take the cup.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the cup and just somehow tie it to.
Yeah,
the
yeah. I mean, you
belt.
can. You have a crab
do
pouch.
something,
Just
yeah.
put it in here. Yeah.
I'm going to
Put-
dump
put it
out
in my
my
bag.
water skin
Okay.
and fill it with this water.
Okay. You fill it with the water. Yes.
I'm very nervous about this, JimJam. You better not be screwing me here.
Jim, I have a metal tube that I kept from that message. Was there? Do you remember that message I got from that dead guy in the tomb?
The scroll tube.
Yes.
Yeah.
Would it be capped on both sides?
It's capped on one end.
Damn it.
Here,
What do you think?
I have 3 empty bottles
Ah!
from my cure light wounds that I have.
Oh, you keep the
Okay.
bottles?
So, I'll take some water too.
Okay.
Why
Sure.
not?
According to my friend Corinne Cavallo, she says it's the fountain of youth.
I don't know about that.
Alex, could I borrow a single caltrip from you?
Why?
Because.
That's not a really good reason. You might want to give her a better one.
Okay.
Thank you. I dispel light from Quigley's shield and
Okay.
cast it on the caltrip.
All right.
And I go near the doorway and I toss the caltrip down the doorway.
Okay. There's a short hallway, and then it looks like way down at the edge of the light, you can see like there's another room down beyond.
What?
You
You're
might get
very
anything
smart,
else.
Marcus.
Thank you.
Onward ho.
Yeah.
Sure, I dismiss it and cast it on his shield.
Okay.
Wait, what if we step on it?
Oh yes. That's perfect. I love it.
no.
So, would you like to check for traps along the way? You
There's a trap
probably-
down there.
There is a trap.
I'm fairly certain it looks pretty safe, especially since he put the light down there.
All
I
right.
think you should go first.
I stride boldly forth.
Quigley, you begin to stride boldly forth when it occurs to you that if you were to leave the fountain, that you and your friends would probably get into another fight.
Oh, yes.
You guys could get hurt.
Oh, yes.
And if you weren't near the fountain, if you couldn't get to the fountain in time,
Of course.
then how would you survive? And while you were gone, what's worse is what if while you were gone, somebody else, some evildoer, discovered the fountain and its healing properties,
Oh, goodness gracious.
and they turned its miraculous powers to evil?
Oh, no. No, everyone, we must stay with the fountain for forever.
What? No.
That is just the course that this has taken. We have to stay with the fountain because if one of us gets hurt, we need to be by the fountain.
You have some in your
Yes,
water
but
stick.
not enough. We get
I
hurt
have
all
a
the
bottle.
time.
He
I
has
have a
3
bottle of it.
bottles.
Is that
3
going
bottles.
to go away
Detect
now? We need to
magic
be
on
here
him.
by all the time.
You detect no magic on Quigley.
What if our enemies get a hold of this fountain?
I think there was something else in that water.
Yeah, don't drink it.
You can't tell him not to drink.
It
No,
was
you guys.
delicious.
I'm not. I haven't poured it into anything.
I'm not.
What if I fill 2 more bottles?
I'm
Yeah,
Hey,
will you feel
I
secure?
don't think that's going to do it. JimJam,
It just doesn't sound safe.
It doesn't sound safe.
Because it's not about whether you guys get hurt. It's about, again, that idea that somebody else, you guys found the fountain. Who knows what else? What if those little broccoli people came down and found the fountain and they became immortal and invincible? Like, that would be, they would overrun the earth.
Broccoli people?
No one has found it, so you're fine.
My ideas are getting better because I think we should fill the box with the water from the spring.
No.
So he's gone crazy.
No. Okay.
Does he start to try to do this?
I don't know. Just quickly start to try to do
No,
this.
who has the
Are
box?
you doing it?
He has the box.
We'll get it off him.
I start taking the box out
Yeah,
of the
no,
rock.
Quigley. So I grab him. What, shackle him?
No, because what if we need him to fight?
We gotta just take him with us. Here's the deal. We've been totally fine up
Water,
until this spot.
water.
Listen to me.
Water! Water!
Listen to me.
Water!
I can't.
Water!
Wait a minute,
Wrong
quickly.
water. Wrong.
No,
Wrong water.
he's got a point.
Water.
Quickly, she can create more water for
Not
you
this
while we.
water.
It's the same
trying to say?
water.
It's not the same water! It's amazing magical water!
Yeah, and it's making you paranoid. Let's go.
I don't think it's making me paranoid.
It's never. We've always been fine. Up to this point, we've been fine. I have healing.
I don't know.
healing
I was
stuff?
near death.
Quigley
You were
almost
near
died.
death. You were near
Yeah,
death.
but we
Wouldn't
did
we
it.
have liked to have
We
been
need to
near
get
this
moving.
before?
All right. I don't like any of your logics. We need to move forward. So,
water?
Craig, what do we need to do?
Quigley, how would we eat if we stay here for...
Doesn't matter. We have the water.
No, that will not
No, it's
save
not
you.
sustain us.
What about
I'm not
all of our
sharing.
friends back in Trapsboro? You know,
Bring him here.
that got the...
Could you start a little town around
the
it?
people we know.
In fact, when he mentions the people back in town, the first thing that you realize is that you know now for certainty, beyond a doubt, that if you leave this fountain, Jonathan will find it. And Jonathan will
We
take this
cannot
for
leave
his own.
this fountain. Someone will tell Jonathan, and Jonathan is the worst person in the entire world. I believe he's behind everything that we've had a problem with so far. And listen, if he gets his hands on the water, we will never be able to defeat Jonathan in a glorious conquest.
I think you need to forgive
you know
John.
what? You know what, Quigley?
What?
Maybe you could stay here and guard the fountain while we go check out this hallway. Is that okay?
What if we need him?
No, it's not okay. You need to be by the water as well.
Well, but I think we're gonna go check out the rest of the tomb, and you can stay here with the fountain.
I don't know what he's doing.
What's happening? He is falling apart.
Water.
Adam, can I ask you a question? Out of Mark, putting someone to sleep. Pudding? Yes, chocolate pudding. Put someone to sleep for how long?
Sleep only lasts for a short while.
So enough to get him out of this room.
Like, so what I'm thinking is, if
Can we
if
break
I were
it?
to ask you to put him to sleep, could we bring him down the stairs and he'll wake up in the next few
Wait,
seconds?
you-
or
I
so?
can hear this
Yeah,
conversation.
Diana
No, it can't be.
speaking.
Give me that. I can hear the entire conversation.
Time out. I said Adam.
There's no time
I plugged my ears so Lord Marcus can't cast sleep on me.
Guys, I was asking as Diana real quick. Jesus Christ.
Okay, Craig.
Sleep doesn't have anything to do with sleep.
Craig.
Can you daze him?
Can you put him to sleep?
Hold
Can you
on.
daze him?
I have an idea.
Would that snap him out of it? Try to daze
I
him.
go
Why don't
up
you
and I
break
start hugging
I
the
didn't
fountain.
prepare.
Break
Okay.
the fountain. Break the fountain with your hammer.
No!
Why?
That's a terrible idea.
If you break it, then he won't want it.
You guys notice that when you say that, Quigley actually puts his hand on his blade.
What?
Oh,
Who
something
notices
is
that?
wrong.
We all do.
You guys standing around talking.
Is everything Quigley, or you?
Don't touch the fountain.
I thought you wanted us to touch the fountain.
I want you to drink from it
I-
when you're injured, but if you try to destroy it,
I run
something
up
will
and
happen.
bear hug him. And I'm holding him.
You see he rushes for you. Roll initiative.
What? Oh my gosh! Not okay. Okay.
19.
Oh, plus
Okay.
my 6 gives me 14.
Okay, sorry. Plus my 3 gives me a 22.
Okay. You see he's coming at you. He's got his arms around. He doesn't look like he's gonna smash it, but he looks like he's coming at you. And you realize that if he pins you, then she's probably gonna, like, you have to stop this. You have to prevent.
Are we sure that
This would
this
happen.
isn't just like he's coming to my side
You're certain, based on what she's been talking about, that this is not good. They're
Brian
gonna try to stop
But
you.
doesn't he get his first shot at it?
You had a higher initiative because you have a higher bonus.
No.
I thought you said his was.
His was 21.
No, he's 22.
I'm
and he's
23.
14.
I'm 14.
Oh, I thought you rolled much higher on your initial roll. Okay.
he's trying.
All right, great. Well, Greg, you can go then. Yeah, sorry. So you rush up and try to grab it.
I'm gonna grab him.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to get him in a hole.
Then
and
just
try to
make
figure out-
your CM. It's a grapple him. It's a CMB versus his CMD,
Okay, yeah.
which is be listed on his sheet.
So my CMB versus his CMD.
Yeah. That's basically his armor class that you're trying to beat to grapple him.
Okay.
Okay, while you roll,
He's gonna
Peppo
rolling big.
Antonio Vera says, I agree with Alex.
Rolling
Thank you.
big. 12 plus 7.
19 beats
19.
by 18.
Okay, so you try to get out of the way, but he grabs you. Now you
Yes.
guys are both standing there, getting drenched with water that's spilling out of the fountain,
'Cause I was hugging
and you're
the
both
fountain.
hugged to it.
Don't drink it.
And some of
wherever
it
you
gets
go.
into
Quigley.
my mouth.
No, it doesn't.
Quigley, you know that you've got to get out of this.
Oh, yes.
So,
So,
Kyle
you need
also
to-
has mentioned what's happening. This is a patented move Crag has just made called the Crag Hug.
The crag hug.
And Brian
you're
S.
trapped
says
in a crag
Quigley-
hug. You've got to
Quigley
get out of
ends
it.
up at Trembling Hills
Jim?
Rehab for water detox.
I'm taking out my rope and I start tying. Can I try to start?
After this round, if you want to get in on it, then
Yes.
you'll be
Okay,
involved.
yes.
So you're making another CMB to try to get out of the grapple.
So is it my grapple, yes?
Yes, it's your grapple versus his now.
This is great, guys.
16 plus 6 gives me 22, which beats his
Okay, so you
21.
get out of it, right?
Yes.
So you're standing there now. Next round, Alex, roll initiative.
Michael Arnott is asking what music sound effects they use, which is us. Is it an app or board? Michael, we use Sirenscape, and most of the time we actually give away codes for Sirenscape, so you can get yourself a free code. We gave away one last week, and we're giving away one next week. We don't have one this week, but we do have some Paizo goodies this week. So Sirenscape is the place to go for cool sounds. Make sure you tell them you heard it here first if you go over there to get it. Otherwise, stick around, watch today's episode, come back next week, and win yourself Sirenscape back.
Oh, yes. And share this episode right now. Hashtag dragons and stuff.
Don't forget.
Make it public, or you will not be entered for your chance to win the goodies at the
Better
end.
yet, tell all your friends to do it too.
You could
Because
get
if
your
they
own.
win, you win.
You could get your own fountain that causes you to stay by it for forever.
What
So-
they're trying to say is if you want Paizo prizes, just use the hashtag dragons and stuff on Facebook. Share it there. If you're watching us on Twitch, you have to be on Facebook for us to see your chat. We're only looking at the Facebook chat. And that is how you are eligible to win stuff, is hit hashtag dragons and stuff while sharing on Facebook.
Speaking of winners, Seth Tunes. I won last week's Sirenscape code. It was wonderful.
Awesome.
Hooray! Congratulations.
So,
So glad.
where are we?
Okay, well, first I gotta get Alex's initiative. I wanna know where she's in it. Oh, so Alex is last. Crag, you see
one.
Quigley has danced back away from you. He's gotten out of your bear hug.
The fountain, he's in between me and the fountain.
Well, now you're actually, because he was hugging the fountain, you hugged him. Now you're actually on the fountain and he's backed away.
Also, Mike Harris says he uses Sirenscape. It's awesome.
Do I have any? May I ask a question?
No, there's no questions.
What
Yeah, you're not
question
allowed
do
to.
you
They're
have?
gonna all attack you and tell you that we can hear you. So
Ask
watch what you say.
Leera. I'm going to ask a question. Is
you
there
know I'm so
anything in
glad
my
he feels all the
healer's
time.
kit that I can do? Because it just said I have a healer's kit. Can that help him? 'Cause
If he
obviously
is
it's
under
just
some sort of magical spell, which it seems like he would be, there's no, because you've got like a first aid kit. That wouldn't
Oh,
really
that's
do any
first
good
aid.
against magic.
Man.
Crag, you are first in the round. You see Quigley has backed away from you, and he looks like he's about to draw his weapon.
Aye.
And disarm him?
You
If
can
you
try.
want. You can
We'll
try.
go
You
and
will
disarm him.
try.
So you're gonna go up and try to. He doesn't have his blade drawn, so you're just gonna try to grab it first.
I'm gonna kind of like slowly kind of move towards him and be like,
Well, here's the thing.
Everything's okay.
Around is 6 seconds, so there's very
God.
little slow movement.
okay, well, yeah.
All right, you
So
go
I
forward.
roll-
It's another CMD. But while you would, Quigley, as he reaches for you, this provokes an attack of opportunity. You can punch him in the face,
I'm
which
going
you
to punch
definitely
him in
would
the
do
face.
as he reaches for your blade.
Yes.
So make an attack roll.
And do I roll against his CMD?
Yes, it's still against CMD.
10 plus my 6 gives me 16. Gets
Against
your
his
AC
armor class.
16.
So you smack him dead in the face.
And I don't even get.
This
No,
would be
you
non-lethal.
Yeah, you don't.
It's
I don't
unarmed.
even get to.
No, you still can. You can still make an attempt. You just get whapped in the face.
Unarmed. I do 5 points of damage.
Unarmed is it's 1d4.
It's
and it's non-lethal.
1d3 plus 3.
I know, but threes are dumb, so we just do 4s. 1d3 is dumb. It's not a die that
correct.
exists.
That's what I rolled.
So
a
d4 plus your strength bonus.
So,
But it's non-lethal damage because you're just punching him.
2 plus 3 is 5 points of
Okay,
damage.
so you take
Greg.
5 points of your face gets rocked back, but you can still make a grab for him.
I'm very strong.
Craig is making the grab for you.
What in the world?
Water.
Oh.
So 12 plus 7, another 19.
Oh yes, that.
Okay, that's so you now have his sword. It's still in his scabbard, so you grab it. You gonna pull it out?
I'm taking it.
Okay, so you take his sword from his scabbard.
Yeah.
Put it in the box. Put it in the box.
I pull out
Alex.
my pickaxe.
Or Quigley, yeah, you're first. You have a pickaxe? Okay. He grabs a pickaxe out of his.
Oh, it's a throwing axe.
Oh yeah, it's your throwing
What are you, a
axe. That's right.
dwarf?
Yeah.
I grab my throwing axe.
He grabs his throwing axe.
I throw it at Sir Crag.
He's standing right in front of you, so you just smack him.
Yes, I attack.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Put him to sleep.
4 plus my 5 is 9.
Okay, you because you know that this isn't the right. You have to defend the fountain, and he's clearly now trying. He's going to kill you, but you still can't overcome your love for Sir Crag. You hope that he'll drink the water and see the light, so you swing. It's almost like a warning shot. Like I don't want to do this, but and it doesn't hit you, but you can see he's like in
Do
a
I
deep
catch
struggle. No, Alex, it is now your turn. You see that Quigley things are getting very dire here. What do you do?
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Please go like our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/dragonsandstuff, and watch us live every Friday night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thanks for watching.